Anthony Hartwig here with another volleyball season preview. Coach's Corner episode 1. We're joined by the legend from Girard, Phil Walters. Phil, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
No problem, Anthony.
Talking Girard volleyball, we know that you guys have been very dominant in the area the last couple of years. Before we talk about this season and everything you have to look forward to, I want you to kind of just recap last year and some of the lessons that you think the team took and some of the things that you want the returning players to take from going through last year.
Well, last year, of course, year prior to last year, we had a really nice squad, and we lost, Lauren Pallone. So it was difficult replacing her on the outside. As is, that's what high school volleyball is basically just replacing position after position. But it was an exceptional year that year with Lauren. Bree took over and did another amazing job of being our dominant hitter. And now, we're basically faced with regrouping and putting people into a lot of positions this year. We've switched a lot of things around, but I know it's kind of a down year for a lot of teams. But we're probably facing the same things.
All right, let's go into our Meet the Team segment where we kind of learn the faces that are going to be big in this year's team and maybe some familiar faces, of course, but maybe some new faces as well that we need to get to know.
Well, we're returning five Lettermen. We got three seniors. My middles will stay the same. The outside hitting position, we got Nico Cochran there, and Bailey Walters. Bailey Walters is converting once again. She started as a libero, went to the setting position. Now I'm going to be using her as an outside hitter to fill things out. And then we got a few younger kids coming up, about three or four of them that will be helping from a sophomore and freshman position. We got a new freshman setter this year, who's doing an amazing job all summer, by the name of Chloe Plant. And on the right side, we have another freshman, Fiona Allen, and Chloe Peaton, who's a sophomore. Both of them, or all three of them, are getting better daily. Kira Bell has done an amazing job as libero last year, and she's just getting stronger and stronger. Her serve receive really improved over the summer. So, although we had some holes to fill from last year, the returning girls have really played well all summer long and are basically helping us out. And the biggest thing we have to work with right now is just consistency and getting used to playing with one another.
The big elephant in the room for Girard is losing Brie Littell, and that was one of the biggest names in the area, not just in your program, but like everyone knew who she was in volleyball. But Nico Cochran comes up with kind of the same situation that Brie was in last year, having to kind of step into a bigger role as a hitter. Do you think Nico, watching the way Brie handled herself last year, helps Nico handle herself this year?
Absolutely. Just having someone like Bree in the team kind of takes the pressure off. But I think Nico understands, this is her senior year and it's her turn to shine. And she's been playing well all summer long. I think it's been easy for her just having to work with Bree and to see, she was like our number one hitter. And now Nico's kind of fallen suit into that. But Nico's doing an amazing job. I'm looking forward to seeing how she produces this season.
Now let's talk about your schedule. We'll start with the NE8, very competitive as always. And everyone knows it's you guys in Lakeview the last couple of years, but teams have been taking strides behind you guys as well. What do you expect out of the NE8 this year, and what are some things that you think Girard can do to not only be competitive in it, but go for a championship again?
I tell you what, there's only one known, and that is that Lakeview didn't lose anybody. That's the same team. So they're standing, they're top dog. They're going to be standing at the top of this, and everyone's going to be chasing them. The question mark is the rest of the teams. I know we all graduated a lot of seniors, so it's really one of those unknown things. The programs that stand out the most, Hubbard, always is very competitive. Poland, South Range. TJ's got a nice hitter out there at South Range, so it's going to be fun. And I honestly, I don't think anybody really realizes what the other schools are. Lakeview, like I said, is the only one we know going into this who's going to have pretty much the same squad.
When you think of the non-conference schedule that you put together, and it's always a good one, who are some teams this year that pop up that you're really excited to test yourself against and see where the dice roll when you out in the court?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of nice teams. We get to try to redeem ourselves against East Liverpool again. They took us to a nice 5-game set down in their place, but they're coming home to us early in the season. We're going to face off against Boardman. We have Fitch, who's always amazing. We added Edgewood this year. We get to play Marlington as well, which I love. Marlington is always strong. Not to mention, I think Salem. I think that's about. Oh, we also play Mineral Ridge, who Ronnie Lesko over there at Ridge always puts a nice team together. So I'm looking forward to playing them as well. Oh, and let's not forget Crestview. Sorry,
Can't
the top dog.
forget Crestview.
How did I skip that? Maybe I'm just trying to put it out of my mind.
Blocking it out of reality, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Coach, when we talk about tournament time, usually we wait. We don't do it for season previews, but with the realignment of everything in every sport that's not named football, adding divisions, things look a little bit different. What do you think is the outlook for this year in tournament? I know you've been around a lot of volleyball. What do you think about more divisions and a new spot for Girard, and maybe doors opening a little bit, maybe not?
I am excited that they're adding 7 division. I think it's good for the sport. It's great for the kids. That is just another unknown. They still haven't done unpackaging that. They're working on that as we speak. I think in District 1 we only have. We just had our meeting last night. We have I think there's 7 area teams that are Division 5 like us. So that is a huge, huge unknown. I have no idea how they're going to work this. I'm just looking at the names in the area. A lot of them are Cleveland-based, Akron, Canton, maybe some from Southern Ohio. So I have no idea how they're going to structure these playoffs. I think there's going to be some traveling involved just because of the number of schools and the lack of Division 5 schools around us.
Does that excite you, or is that something that you're like, couldn't they have waited a couple of years until the younger kid generation is here?
No, I'm absolutely excited about it. I kind of like things needed to be shaken up a little bit there. I'm okay with it. The only bad thing is just that unknown factor. I mean, I'm going to have to start scouting a lot of teams come playoff time because, with only 7, I'm used to going into this tournament and knowing, 24 of the 25 teams that we potentially could face. Now, I'm looking at 7 and I have no clue as to who the rest are. In fact, I'm not sure if they do that yet because they don't have these schedules set up as far as who we're going to play and where. So no, I'm kind of excited. We'll wait and see how it turns out.
We have a few weeks before the season officially begins. You have, I'm sure, a couple more scrimmages, a lot more practices. What are some things that you want to see your team accomplish before day one?
We've already made great strides with this, even though the season is young. But in the summertime, we went to a lot of team camps, and our consistency is getting better. And like I had stated before, these guys just need to learn to play with each other. We're getting stronger, and it's going to be a growing process. I know we're going to be better by the end of the season as compared to the beginning. But even in the summer, some of the team camps that we faced some pretty big Division 1, Division 2 schools, and we traded with a lot of them. We dropped one and we'd win, and we'd win one. So we lack a little consistency right now. But I know we can compete. We just have to work on that and kind of just keep the unforced errors limited. It seems like we have tendency to go away a little bit, but again, I know that will clean itself up as the season progresses.
Coach, at the end of these, we always love to give the coach the chance to shout out their assistants and the people that work with them. We know you get the interviews, but we also know that you couldn't do it without the people that work with you. So let us know who your staff is and the people that are making this Girard program as good as it is.
Absolutely. Returning as my junior high coach was Emily Skarnecchia. She's going to be taking both 7th and 8th grade teams. And at the JV position, Nicole Luckland. Both of them have done amazing jobs. And, we don't have the numbers this year to have a freshman team. But last year, both Emily and Nicole did an amazing job of coaching our freshman team as well. They're coaching both teams, but and Emily's still stuck coaching a couple of teams. But I can't say enough about them. Hopefully we'll be able to get these numbers up a little better in the coming years. But I think everybody's facing that dilemma.
Coach, I know Girard is very excited to come out and see you. When is your first game? When can the Girard community come out and see you guys for the first time?
We open up with Boardman on Tuesday, August 20th, and that will be a home match.
No better way to open up than at home, right, Coach?
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Coach. We want to thank you for your time so much. We appreciate you previewing Girard Volleyball. We're excited for the season. We can't wait to see you out there and talk to you real soon.
All right, thanks, Anthony. Hey, thanks for all you guys do.